All right, everybody, welcome back to another Triple E Experience reaction video. Today, we are going to be doing some Linkin Park, Fighting Myself. It's the new track that they dropped, I don't know.
No video, but just a straight up lyrical reaction because, well, it literally came out 2 days ago. So
from when we're recording this. So, everybody, close your eyes, put on your headphones, turn the music up, and
and don't close your eyes to us. That is, I don't know. Apparently, people sleep to us. So what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, just the soft, soothing tones of Triple E. Here we go, guys.
Fighting Myself, Linkin Park. Got a little background. I guess we'll throw it up just for the lulz.
Sometimes these thoughts in my head speak so loud. Every little thing that I think about just builds on top of the pain and doubt. Even though I wanna just let it out, I try to act like I don't mind it. Try to keep my mouth so quiet, but sitting there in my silence just seems to amplify it. When I thought that keeping this inside would make it better, I never thought that I would end up ruining it forever. But every time I think I got everything put back together, I end up making more regrets, making more regrets. Falling from grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed it all from the start. Fighting myself, I always lose. Fighting myself, I always lose. I didn't want you to think I'm worn out so easily. I wish I'd held it in so you never knew it built up inside of me. Now I don't know how it overflowed, spilled out unwillingly, but now everything that I learned to hate came out for you to see. I don't want you to promise you can change everything and make it better, cause you can bet I'm gonna end up ruining it forever. And every time you think you got everything put back together, I end up making more regrets, making more regrets. Falling from grace, I watch it all come apart, knowing I could have changed.
I honestly wasn't really paying attention to see if that was the same verse. Fucking poor Chester, man. I miss that motherfucker. You can tell he can't. It's like he can't do more than like a couple of lines at a time from him anymore.
Well, if it's actually him, then he's just dealing with this. Must have been something that they had recorded.
Oh yeah, no, they had like thousands of songs that in the background that they just never released. So he's got ample amounts of vocals from him, I'm sure.
I like the lyrics of this. I think that the lyrics are really good. I think the way the guy delivers it is compared to the rap one, the Mukami rap, the Command one that we did, where you couldn't follow what the guy was trying to say, and you felt like you were always like a verse and a half behind. This one, I have no problems hearing what it is he's trying to say.
Well, Mike Shinoda's always been really good at that, though. He's always been very clear.
Yeah, it's kind of nice because I'm actually just listening. I don't need any lyrics. I don't nothing popping up on the screen. I'm just listening to what it is that he's saying. He's talking about some kind of heavy shit, which is sort of that's kind of par for the course.
I was about to say that's Linkin Park.
Yeah. But I like that, man. I like music that's got consequence to it. That's got some weight. They're trying to say something. It's not just
throwing some bars together.
Yeah, you are my sunshine. Like anybody could do that shit. I want to have something that makes me go, wow, man, that fucking he's got a point, man. I wish I thought about it that way. Like I want something that challenges me and makes me think, or I can relate to some deep experience.
Taking you back to my fucking childhood when I was trying to get you into Linkin Park and you shitting all over it.
I'm not a fan of the band, but I have definitely the talent. Honestly, since what happened to Chester, and the talent, I've seen things that he has done that has made me realize that there was just an absolute overabundance of talent. I saw him do that cover of Rolling in the Deep that I fucking watching it on video, just fucking some video, it sent chills down my spine like that. To cross genders and sing fucking Adele, the absolute stones that had to take, and then to actually nail it and pull it off to where even Adele's got to go, well, it's actually pretty fucking good. I'm just saying. So,
Adele's cool chick.
yeah, she didn't fuss too much about it when they released that stuff, because it's just like, yeah, I don't think you want to go down that road, man, because he absolutely nailed it. So
no, Chester was a fucking once in a lifetime talent. Man.
I wish that he was still here. I think he had a lot more to contribute. I feel bad that he did what he did. I don't judge him because I don't live that lifestyle, but I just don't know his shoes.
No, he was fucked up from childhood.
From early on.
He had a really shit fucking childhood.
But I think his music and his vocal talent was just I there's not very many people that are born that have that talent.
Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime talent. You're only gonna get that maybe from. I'm probably only gonna get that level of shit from maybe 2 or 3 more bands in my lifetime.
Solid, man. Like just really solid. Good lyrics.
Dude, fucking Mike Shinoda, I believe. If correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure he does the producing side of things. So he has always been very good at piecing the fucking art together.
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Like, even though this is just pretty much just a loop of some static backgrounds and stuff like that, I like how he timed everything to the music. He had things speeding up and slowing down. You're seeing the same thing over and over and over again, but you don't ever get the feeling like, Jesus Christ, man, I've seen this already. Come on, give me something different. You know, it's like it's always changing. It moves with the music. I thought the music was really well done. The lyrics were fantastic. It's kind of nice to hear Chester sing something different.
Dude, I have such a fucking mixed opinion about fucking bands, or not even bands, but just releasing an artist record like years after the artist has died. Like, I just have such a mixed opinion. I think it's cheesy. I think it's kind of disrespectful in some right. But then by the same token, it's like, depends on what they do with it.
You know, I'll tell you something. I completely get where you're coming from, and I feel the same way as just like a default.
That being said, though, with Linkin Park being my fucking,
I don't think that's I don't get that vibe.
I think he's probably just working through some shit again. Yeah. But no, with it being Linkin Park, I actually kind of skip all the negatives that I have about releasing that shit later.
Because I don't think that what he's trying to do is sell records. Yeah. I don't think he's trying to cash in on it.
I think it very much depends on who's releasing the shit. Because
and how he what's been like 2-3 years now. Like, he's sad, hasn't released nothing. He's done some Twitch videos and things like that. Like,
since Chester, that was 5 or 6 years ago.
It's like, it's been a while. And he's not exactly been very private with the whole grieving process of it.
No, made a whole album about it, Post Traumatic.
Yeah,
another it's like great song. Album too.
And I think that the guy had more shit to say. That he cut himself short, but he had more stuff to say. And I don't get that vibe from them.
Well, the problem with Chester is that he was just kind of, and I mean, I think it kind of deals with me too, because you have those ups and your downs and shit. And Chester had a really, really big up, and then one last really bad down.
Yeah, well, that's fucking. However, what is it? All things that go up must come down. It's
Yep.
just a. Yeah, I don't get the vibe from that. I listen to this. And I don't get the dude. He's just milking this tragedy, trying to get it. Like I don't really feel that. He's
Like one of the artists I know you haven't heard of, but it's called Little Peep, and I feel like he got taken advantage of. XXXTentacion, I feel like got taken advantage of, but I think that cat actually like did and really vibed with him. I think Peep just was around shitty people.
The other thing is it's Mike that's releasing it. It's not the label.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's not the.
And that's why I was saying. It's like
guy.
I think Mike is the producer. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he always like mixed and mastered shit. That's what he did. So
yeah, I think if you ask Chester who has rights to your shit, who can release your stuff, and who has say
that
over your
motherfucker.
estate, that motherfucker's
Top of the list.
got it. I don't see Chester going. That motherfucker's over there making money off of my shit. I think he's over there like, yeah, this was the right time. I thought this was all around, man. Very well done.
I'm
very,
so
very
happy,
well
and
done.
I mean, he's also doing it like it's a 20-year anniversary too. Is the other thing. So it's like it's a marker, and it's just unfortunate that they couldn't be making
more music.
Yeah.
Addressing things that are happening now, and now you're sort of.
God, dude, I would give
bookended.
anything to hear Chester sing about the shit going on today. It's like fucking George Carlin during the elections. I would pay money for just 1 hour of a George Carlin rant about the fucking last couple of elections.
It'd be great, but overall, man, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I thought
Would
that was
recommend.
solid.
I mean,
thought that was
I'm
really
biased.
solid.
I'll 10 out of 10 Linkin Park all day long.
Let me put it to you that way. I'm not 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Good fucking track, man. It was timely. It was well done. I think it was done with respect, which I can appreciate.
I applaud.
Yeah, you feel that it was handled very respectfully, for lack of a better word. But there you go, guys. That's another Triple E reaction video. This one was Linkin Park.
Fighting myself.
Fighting myself. If you like what you saw and you want us to review one of your own favorite tracks, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, or hit us up on our Discord. It'll be in the description.
For a little bit of a faster reaction.
Yep. And then until then, guys, we'll see you next time. Everybody stay safe, stay sexy.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time, guys.
Peace.